Pam. Happy anniversary. Boy, there was never a doubt in my mind that you guys would last as long as you have. And congratulations to both of you, because I know things have not always been absolutely perfect, and you guys have worked it out great. So, congratulations. You are soulmates, best friends, lovers, and the closest couple I have ever met in my life. So, you are wonderful people. I have so many memories that I would like to share with you. And as I go over them, it makes me so sad that I haven't seen you in so long. It really makes me sad. I've got to see you soon. I'll try to go back to the beginning. I think we met in 1972 when Bev was doing the sets for the Evanston Women's Club shows, and I was doing the costumes. And Bev kindly taught me how to tie-dye t-shirts using her batik dyes, and we ended up having 40 Girl Scouts over to dye over 75 t-shirts for the finale of the show, where we sang Let the Sun Shine, from Hair. The whole show was themed on hair. Anyway, you remember that, don't you? And also it was with, I can't remember that gal, something EY. She worked at Vogue. Can't remember her name now. In River Woods, we blew up your microwave with pine cone sap. I'm sure you remember that part. And then the Bazaar times around, the 27th time around, whatever, that was the last one. Well, we used to collect weeds in the fields, and we'd bring them back and tie a ribbon around them and sell them at the Bazaar. That was, I think, the greatest coup of all, because we sold them at the Bazaar. And it didn't cost us a dime, just a few mosquito bites and tick bites. In 1973, we went camping in your Winnebago. In the morning, we went and bought bread at the bakery, which Bev put under her tummy. I don't really remember why. All I know is that we were laughing so hard. Don could hardly fit into the bathroom door, and I know we have a picture of that in the camper. And on the way home, we stopped at the Horicon Marsh to see the geese migrating. Remember that? And the neighborhood farmers were shooting at the geese, and Brett just lost it. He just could not believe that the geese were being shot at. Poor guy. Greg reminded me of the Horicon Marsh. Speaking of birds, remember when we made the ducks, Bev, with the decoys, the duck decoys, and we took them down to Mangles on North Michigan Avenue, and they bought all of them. And then I proceeded to take you to La Perroquet, where I spent all of my earnings on lunch for us. But that was very fun. I really enjoyed that. That was a highlight. Oh, and we will never forget the Mississippi River houseboat trip. What fun that was. After enjoying the fall colors and stopping and tying up for dinner, we took off and carved pumpkins and played hearts till the wee small hours. The only noise we could hear was our music. In the morning we woke up, we had fried eggs and bacon, and we jitterbugged to 50s music on the back deck. We almost got run over by a barge, too. But seriously, Tom, you did a great job of cruising us down the river. That was such an amazing trip. I will never forget it. Coming back from the river cruise, though, Tom ate too much prime rib at Timmerman's restaurant, and he proceeded to get very sick. Gastric reflux. He threw up all the way home. Jack was driving the van because Tom really didn't feel well at all, and Tom just kept throwing up out the window, and it was running down the sides of the window, and Sally and I were sitting in the back, and we were laughing. We just couldn't help laughing. I mean, it was such a sight to see. And we'd stop at a gas station every once in a while where Tom would get a squeegee, and he'd squeegee off the windows. Oh my gosh. I know it was a serious thing to both of you at the time, and I apologize for laughing, but we just could not help it. It was the windows. I hope you've forgiven us by now. In Minocqua, I remember when Dad tipped me over in the snowmobile. We weren't even moving. And then going to Wisconsin fish fries like I did as a child every summer. Salt licks and all. So much fun. On Three Lakes, I remember trying to get up on water skis at 60 after I had gained over 100 pounds. Boy, that tow rope just snapped out of my hands. What was I thinking? For your information, I have lost over 50 of that. We came home from Pine Isle one night in the pitch dark. There was absolutely no moon. And all we had was a little tiny flashlight that we held on the water in the front of the boat. I was a wreck. Anyway, it was a very long way home. Very scary, but now I can laugh about it. Mexico, 1999. We had to have tortilla soup everywhere we went, didn't we, Beth? And Jerry Fowler insisted that all of us and our luggage had to ride in the Volkswagen Bug taxi that had no front seat. Go figure that out, 4 of us. The last time coming up to your almost new house, how beautiful it is. Totally. And Tom, it looks like you have enough garages for every toy you could imagine, and a room for as many snowmobiles and boats that you'd ever want to have. And Bev, your garden is so lovely. I'm so glad we got the opportunity to do that. Same old folks you are, welcoming anytime, just dear, loving friends, and always will be. I so wish I had photos to download, but my scanner does not work, and I can't imagine how long it would take me to find pictures. However, I will try to download a few from my computer. Pictures of family. P.S. Greg's boat won the Mackinac Cup. The Mack Cup. Chicago to Mackinac race. He was on television and everything. I will try to... Oh yeah, and the beach. Speaking of sailing, remember the Oh, I'm back on screen.